but I chose the holistic, natural. I was going to try to understand things before I got into like a medication. And I was fine. And I was able to control myself and control my breathing and control my thinking. I was out in nature. And that moment was like so earth shattering to like my early perspectives as a person and as a kid and like what we were capable of and our biology was capable of.
But ultimately, as you mentioned earlier, a lot of that comes back to the state of the nervous system. And one of the things I feel like we aren't talking about enough, or maybe we just don't quite understand and appreciate how important it is in relation to the autonomic nervous system and the impact that that can play on the status of the athlete and the availability of the athlete for that given day that way. And I think breathing has the potential to be the best, if it's not already the best means of doing that, right?
I think for me, I think there's one thing that you have to think about of just all humans, right? Like naturally we are if you're I'm answering the question, so it's my perspective, but it's we're disconnected from nature, right? And that's just like a modern corruption. You know, there's tons of air quality issues, tons of sound pollution. There's obviously tons of people, there's traffic, there's volume, all the stuff that I'm talking about. I think breathing is the best thing to control in real time because it's the controllable of the unconscious. So I can upregulate myself by the way I breathe and I can downregulate myself by the way I breathe. And so animals, they are in parasympathetic the entire time until the actual hunt when they have to survive. So they shift into sympathetic right away and they go to their active nature, right? A lion shifts to fight, an antelope shifts to flight, and they chase each other. And whoever wins, wins. Whoever loses, loses. In this scenario, let's say the lion loses. The lion doesn't keep running after the antelope once the antelope's gone. The lion goes right back to sleeping and taking a nap and resting. It goes back to parasympathetic because it has to do that over survival, right?